I watched the Winnie the Pooh movie.
The murder one.
Yeah.
I was going to watch that. Is that worth watching?
I think it's worth watching. If like
Was it scary?
It was kind of ridiculous, but I think that's kind of the whole point. It wasn't as good as Cocaine Bear because I fell asleep like 3/4 of the way through the movie, so I didn't see the story resolve itself. But I had an issue with that the masks of Pooh and Piglet, the only ones that had the rights to use, or else like the others would have been there. Like so, there was no Tigger, no nothing. But the masks were just like the big happy distorted faces.
Yeah.
Oh, they weren't the actual faces.
Yeah, and then so it was just like they were just built like dudes wearing masks. So
can-
they would be chewing on something, but the mouth is still all happy in the middle of a word.
So can they release this in China then, or?
Well, it's on Peacock.
But in China might block that shit because they still have that whole thing about Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, yeah, they're not
If
letting
it's
that
not
movie get
really
through.
Winnie the Pooh, then maybe old Gigi will be like, let it through, you know?
It has to be Gigi.
Gigi Ping.
I don't know.
I heard he has was it called joie de vivre about him. You guys believe that he has a joie de vivre?
A certain je ne sais quoi.
You could say that. Maybe an Elon.
Oh, look at their tits.
What?
Huh?
Why he looks like the dude from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Rocksteady, was that his name?
Wait, is that,
Rocksteady.
Big one.
is that supposed to be Piglet?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That is not Piglet.
Yeah, they don't look. I would
Well-
say that is an inaccurate representation.
It's the version they had the rights to, apparently. But, yeah, so Christopher Robin leaves him, basically. He's like, you know, their whole lives telling him, I'm never going to leave you, and keep feeding you and all that shit. And then he goes to college, and they go feral. So they just become murderous after Christopher Robin
What, in
leaves
like
them.
2 days or something?
Christopher Robin, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna take your head and smash your brains out.
Yeah. They made
that-
a pact because they ate Eeyore. Spoiler.
Oh.
To get through the winter, they ate Eeyore.
I'm
Started with his
depressed.
dick.
Start from my butt and go. Fuck it.
I committed
Nice one.
seppuku. That's pretty cool, though. Have you seen that they did the Mickey Mouse thing? Like that? the-
Steamboat Willie's rights just went public domain, bro.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
That means anyone can use the Steamboat Willie likeness for anything they want now without
So
having to pay a licensing
Is there
fee.
a bunch of memes about it?
Well, there's already a scary movie, video game of Mickey Mouse doing. Yeah, look up a horror Mickey Mouse game, dude. It is fucked up, and they're already doing like a Steamboat Willie fucking horror game, and I'm like, wow,
That's the
bro.
first story that came up about is they're not dropping Nazi references.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, but you want to do Steamboat Mickey though. you
No,
know?
it's Steamboat Willie is the character.
Well, it's Mickey.
Well, yeah, Steamboat Willie is the first version of Mickey. Keep
Right. Well, you know, it's Keep Up. It's a 1928
up.
movie.
100 years ago.
But yeah, what do you think about these weird horror spins on these things? You think it's kind of cool, or is it kind of lame?
It's like when Scary Movie did their thing, and then there was like Epic Movie and Disaster Movie.
They
and
got
Date
better with
Movie.
each one, right?
Yeah, but it was all just like done very quickly and put together very
I would say
lackadaisically and with references.
Not Another Teen Movie is right up there, maybe even funnier than Scary Movie. Have
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
ever seen Not Another Teen Movie?
Yeah,
That's
like, those are classics. I would think almost.
another parody, Varsity Blues. That was. I love that movie. You guys like Varsity Blues?
I don't think I've seen
James
that
Vanderbeek's the quarterback, the backup quarterback.
He takes it from the back.
He's the H back, the tight end, and and Paul Walker is the starting quarterback.
one. Yeah, and Winnie the Pooh's in it.
No.
Oh. Oh, don't put. That was a good one. Come on.
Call back to Winnie the Pooh, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if-
It was a 5-minute callback.
If you can, capitalize off of the trademark or whatever being public domain now and actually start creating something, because the people knew this was going to be coming up, so they were probably writing shit ahead of time. just to get it ready for like when they announce the copyright can now be free or whatever.
Sure.
So they had it ready. So they as soon as they got news of it, they like fucking dropped the script. We got this.
Are there? Can you point to any creative news? Any news about creative projects?
Oh, that Mickey Mouse one. Oh, I'm sorry, Steamboat Willie.
The Steamboat Willie.
That
one,
was
like,
immediate, dude.
So people can just use its likeness, or why couldn't they do that before? And you just make a video and
because
dress
Disney
like
was
him?
still gonna want to make money off that.
Right.
You can't just fucking use Disney's characters and such without giving Daddy Disney a cut.
So now you can look at the camera and be like, "Hey, I'm Steamboat Willie, and I say, buy this." Right?
You could.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
That's
you
what
could
I'll
do
do
that
then.
with Winnie the Pooh, and I know there's another one that happened kind of recently too. But yeah, you could do that now with just.
We could make our own Winnie the Pooh podcast.
We could do. We could do a
Winnie the podcast.
Winnie the
Oh
podcast.
shit!
Potential Pooh podcast.
What would Winnie the Pooh podcast about? Just honey and fucking bees and being fat, taking big
Wearing
honey
shirts
shits.
with no pants.
Oh yeah, huh? And you're all, are you sticky from the honey? And he's all, yeah, the honey.
sticky.
It scratches something real bothersome.
Very bothersome.
Just a bunch of cum stains because he's not wearing pants. It's all over his fucking fur. Bears are dirty.
Gooning all night, Christopher Robin.
Let me take you to my hibernation goon cave.
I was explaining the concept of a goon cave to someone the other day.
How were you?
And then it reminded me of when we were on our walk and we came across that nativity scene and someone was going to put a foot in the nativity scene as a reference to gooning.
Yeah, they had everything there, just needed the foot.
Just take out the baby Jesus and put a what are those prosthetics that are like ankles with a pussy on them?
Like a little fuck toy.
Right, a foot with a fleshlight on it.
Little
right?
pocket
You've seen
pussy
that?
as Jesus.
Where the ankle is.
A foot fuck sleeve.
I'm gonna see them tonight at the Sunshine.
Foot fuck sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it
Oh,
for $10.
Yeah, pretty good band.